Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome into my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. I'm going to check the energy, see what it is that's going on, see what you guys need to know at this time. All right, I'm going to start with my Moonology deck. I did pre-shuffle a little bit off camera before starting this reading, and I did see exalted moon. So the moon is exalted in Taurus, so Taurus energy is significant. Okay, so we have cleansing at the bottom of the deck. All right, so today is March the 23rd, and we have releasing blocks coming out. So today is March 23rd, so you could be seeing the angel number 323. 323 for me is a twin flame union number. Okay, and as I said that, conclusions are within reach, full moon, eclipse. So 323 is twin flame union. All right, but I would say that the union is with self first. Okay, so with releasing blocks coming out, I feel like this is the collective releasing blocks in order to come into union with self. All right, because not everybody may be on a twin journey, but the union to self is the mirror of the 323. Okay, so let's get another Moonology. I'm using both of my Moonology decks. Okay, so we have a new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so I'm going to read both of these, releasing blocks and new moon in Cancer, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Okay, and while I opened exactly to the page, so page 48, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in the connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you with a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. So, attuned to the moon, make sure you put family first. Additional meanings for this card: let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It is time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you vanish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The teaching: the new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer, it's one of her two home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family members. Okay, so I'm going to read the release blocks. So definitely something incredibly significant around family, and I didn't even realize new moon in Cancer was at the, I said new moon in Cancer, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Taurus energy and Cancer energy is very significant. So I'm going to read releasing blocks, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Okay, and this is on page number 42. So 48 and 42, somebody's birthday could be April 2nd. Someone's birthday could be April 8th as well. Someone could be a Cancer. and or a Taurus. Somebody could have children that are Cancers or Tauruses, okay? So release blocks. Something about your situation is blocked. There could be some repressed emotions swirling around your current situation that need to be released. Anger in particularly could be blocking you now. This is a problem because emotions are like the water as you ride along the river of life. Block your emotions and it's as though the river has dried up. So you can no longer cruise or drift or even lunge forward. We'd all like a straight answer to our questions, but sometimes that answer is inside you and you need to release all the rubbish that is blocking that answer from surfacing. This card reminds you to practice self-care and to process your emotions. It's a myth that being strong and silent is healthy. It's healthier to allow yourself to express your emotions, and that may be exactly what you need to do as a response to your current situation. If you believe that insecurity on your part is currently holding you back from success, this card is a reminder that only you can work on yourself. Additional meanings for this card: be honest about your feelings, take anger management lessons, breath work will help you now, ask someone older than you for advice. You may have lost your way and need to recalibrate. The image of the moon falling is a scary one in some ways because without the moon, the earth spins out of orbit. Similarly, without processing your feelings, we can spin off our path. This card relates to the moon in fall in Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, Taurus and Scorpio are sister signs. All right, so I feel like this could be a really emotional time for the collective. All right, there are still some blocks that need to be released within you. There are still emotions that need to be processed in order to allow you to move to the next stage of your journey. Okay, so before I jump into the tarot, I'm going to go in with my astrological deck because I want to get some more out here to see what else is going on in the energy, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Okay, so let me shuffle a few times. Okay, let's see. What's this releasing blocks? We have the moon coming out. What's the moon? And then we have Virgo. Okay, so Virgo energy is significant as well. So Scorpio, Virgo, and Cancer, and Taurus. All right, and we have Uranus retrograde, fear of change and failure, unexpected shifts. Okay, so with this coming out over releasing blocks, right? So moon in Virgo is significant. Somebody could also have a moon in Virgo, okay? Aquarius energy is also significant. And we did read about being afraid of our own success. So someone in your energy, okay, could be afraid of you having a successful connection. All right. So there could be somebody in your energy that could be trying to bring you down. All right. I just saw 913. So you could be seeing 913. That's Virgo season. So Virgo energy is significant. There could be a Virgo in your energy, okay, that could be trying to bring you down. This could be a block that you are meant to get away from, okay? But I also feel like too, this could be the energy of you and the collective being extremely overcritical of yourself, being afraid of change, okay? You could feel like overstimulated. Maybe you're processing too many things. Maybe you have a plan, but You're more focused on perfection, okay? Let's see. What's this new moon in Cancer? Okay, so we have sextile, compatibility, cooperation, and harmonious connection. What's sextile? Whoa. I'm just going to take them because they all felt like that. So we have conjunction, so alignment, unity, and blending of energies. We have Aries, the 4th house. So we did read about family, okay? So somebody could have Aries in the 4th house, Mars in the 4th house. We have the 11th house and North Node. So someone could have Mars in the 4th house, Scorpio in the 11th house, I almost feel like someone in the collective is having to mature, is having to grow into parts of themselves, okay? Someone is needing to come back home to themselves, all right? There could have been like a lot of tension and a lot of chaos around somebody, okay? And regarding somebody's upbringing. Somebody also too could be finding out that they're pregnant. Maybe this change and finding out that you're pregnant is going to shift something within your household. I feel like this baby could be coming to you as a part of your destiny, okay? I also feel like too, there's the energy of like somebody feeling like they're always in service. Maybe somebody feels like they're always in service to their family members, always in service to other people. And you're needing to pull that energy back within yourself. Someone too could struggle with eating disorders, I just heard. Someone could be struggling with their physical appearance as well. Okay, let's see. Let's jump into the tarot. I'm going to use this deck. All right, so I'm going to get a few shuffles. And then we're going to see what comes out. See what else Spirit needs this collective to know at this time. So somebody could also too have a North Node in Cancer and the 11th house. So Cancer could rule someone's 11th house as well. Someone could have a moon and a North Node in Cancer. Someone could have Cancer in the 3rd house as well. Okay. So I'm going to cut the deck. Okay, so we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus energy is significant. So we have the Empress with the King of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Cups is also in the reverse with the Ace of Cups in the reverse as well. Okay, so there could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your energy. All right. These 2 people could be a couple. Okay. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like these people in your energy, their foundation is already shaky. It's already broken. These could be the people in your energy that are trying to bring you down, all right? Like, almost like people could be attacking you because they see you in your power, okay? They see you moving towards abundance, all right? Also, for those of you who I said could be pregnant, this could be people in your energy, maybe people in your family who don't wish the best for you. You could be at war with other people in your family. This could also be somebody's mother figure, somebody's father figure as well. And I keep seeing 727. So you could be seeing 727. So let's see what comes out. All right, so first card out, we have Page of Cups. And it's kind of like sideways with the 7 of Pentacles. With the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So we have Saturn and Taurus out here with the 7 of Pentacles. We have Saturn and Sagittarius out here with the 10 of Wands. And while we have Saturn and Pisces out here with the 8 of Cups. So heavy emphasis of Saturn. And we do have Saturn right here. Permanence, maturation, and tangible rewards. Let's see. What's this Page of Cups? Wow. We have the King of Swords in the reverse coming out with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Let's see. What's this 7 of Pentacles before I get into this Queen of Cups in reverse and Queen of Swords in reverse? We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. You could be seeing 777. What's this 10 of Wands? Wow. We have the 5 of Swords with the Sun in the reverse. And then here is Temperance coming out. So Sagittarius energy is significant. What's this? So Jupiter is significant. What's this Saturn and Pisces with this 8 of Cups? Okay, sorry y'all. So my camera had cut out at 19 minutes and 49 seconds. So that could be significant. 1949 is making me think about the Sun, and it's also making me think about the 9 of Cups and the Temperance did come out. I did mention Sagittarius energy, so clarifying the Eight of Cups. The Hermit came out, okay, and then we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Behind the High Priestess, wow, is the Moon, and then Justice in the reverse with Death, and then there's the Ace of Wands. Okay, so let's see. What's this King of Swords with this Queen of Cups? Like, what are they over here doing? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords coming out with the Seven of Wands with the King of Wands in the reverse. And then here we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So the King to the Queen of Swords is in the reverse with this King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. What's this Seven of Wands? Because I feel like collective, we have the Emperor in the reverse with the Five of Cups in the reverse. So collective, I feel like this could be, right? So this is almost making me feel like this is that Mars in the fourth house energy that I was talking about, okay? This could be somebody's upbringing, okay? Somebody's childhood. So we do have the Page of Cups out here. We do have Cancer energy, okay? So Cancer energy is significant with you and your loved ones are safe, okay? New moon in Cancer. And then we have this new moon in Taurus. All right, so I feel like something around children, something heavy around somebody's childhood is significant. This Page of Cups that came out sideways could have been somebody's childhood growing up where things were emotionally rocky, okay? Somebody could have had a mother who was emotionally distant. All right. Someone could have had a father who was overly controlling, a father who was manipulative. Okay. Maybe like a father who had narcissistic type of energy. All right. Someone could have always felt like they had to fight and they had to battle and they had to stand up for themselves when it comes to their upbringing and their home environment as a child. All right. So in part of coming back to yourself, this could be parts of blockages that you're now starting to release. All right. So with this Five of Cups, this is like you're starting to actually heal from this. You're starting to move on from this. Okay. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is you waking up from an illusion, okay? This is you being determined to release burdens, okay? This is you being determined not to argue and not to fight, not to self-sabotage yourself, but also not to have conflict with others, all right? With the Temperance and then the Sun in the reverse, especially with the Sun being in the reverse, right? And with Leo energy, with the fourth house energy, right? This is still leaning towards me feeling like this is somebody's childhood, right? That's why the Sun is in the reverse, because Leo energy does talk about children, right? So in thinking about Leo energy, thinking about kids, this feels like somebody else's, feels like somebody's childhood, right? Like you are looking back to the chaos. You're looking back to the conflict, okay? Maybe your parents could have made you feel as though you were a burden as a child, all right? Maybe you felt like you couldn't open up. You felt like you couldn't express yourself. That could have caused your throat chakra to be blocked as an adult. But I feel like now you're walking away from this, right? You're alchemizing. You're healing and repairing your relationship with yourself, first and foremost. The Hermit here, right? This is you learning. This is you coming into wisdom, okay? And in learning and coming into wisdom, I feel like that's where that prosperity is coming from, okay? Because we did see the Empress in the upright. I feel like the Empress that was in the upright, that's my collective that I'm talking to, okay? And all these people that are here that are in the reverse are people who have done my collective wrong. To be honest, this is what it feels like, okay? Feel like with the Eight of Cups, and especially with this Ten of Wands, you're definitely dropping burdens. You're releasing burdens. You're not carrying anything that isn't yours to carry. And I feel like that's also energetic too, right? Like you're energetically releasing people that may still honestly be lingering in your energy. Because these people could be individuals that you're not even talking to. But because they're still lingering in your energy, maybe because you're still in the process of forgiving, and because you're still in the process of walking away, right? Almost feel like there's something that you are still coming into some certain type of understanding. Okay, let's see. Give me some more on this Hermit with this Eight of Cups and Temperance. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. That's you moving away from contracts, misaligned contracts, spiritual contracts, contracts in the 3D as well, okay? Almost feel like with the Star and the Judgment in the reverse, this is you breaking free and moving away from people that are just unaware, right? Maybe dealing with people in your energy that are unaware or just aren't on the same timeline as you could have delayed you or maybe slowed your progress in some type of way, okay? Because we have the Star, Judgment in the reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Empress with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and then there's that Ace of Pentacles. And I did mention too that Virgo energy. So it does feel like there's a Virgo like lingering in the energy where you could have had to deal with, like, let's just say if there's a situation here where you had kids, right? So you could have had kids with somebody else, right? And you could have been dealing with like the family members of the other side trying to distort your clarity, trying to pretty much stick up for this person that they know was in the wrong. Let's just say this is a person that's like a deadbeat father. This is a person that doesn't take care of their kids. This is a person that doesn't show up in the way that they need to show up. And instead of their family helping out, right, it's almost like their family just wants to gaslight things even further. Like they want to confuse you even further. They want to make it seem like you're the problem, collective, whoever in the collective that I'm talking to, right? They want to make it seem like you're the problem. All right, I almost feel like this is something that you are walking away from. Okay, this is like you leaving people behind that don't mean you any good, right? Maybe you tried to work things out with people, you know, you tried to be kind, but I almost feel like, you know, it's almost like the energy of people taking your kindness for weakness. Let's see, what's this Three of Pentacles in the reverse? We got the Page of Wands in the reverse with the Fool in the reverse. with the star. Yeah, and I was getting ready to say, like, I feel like somebody's spirit or somebody's energy could have been depleted. Somebody could have been lethargic. Maybe somebody just didn't know, like, what direction to go into. Like, you were just carrying too much extra baggage. And now it's like spirit is urging you to come back into yourself, come back into center, right? Really focus on you, right? We have the star here. Aquarius energy is significant. And I think I said that somebody could have Aquarius as a north node or in the 11th house. Somebody could also have the moon in the 11th house as well. I feel like somebody is meant to be seen as a star. Somebody is meant to shine their light out in the world. And maybe, you know, you could forget, right? Like, I feel like this could be the energy of somebody maybe forgetting who they are, right? Getting confused on the journey, all right? I'm trying to see what else, what other deck do I want to use. I want to get some from this deck, and I just opened to Breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. All right, let's see, Spirit, what else for this collective? Okay, so we have going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. All right, seek clarity, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. And then we have on the men, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. So kindness and compassion and gratitude also. And then we have revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Let's get a few more. And I just saw 1234, so you could be seeing 1234. So we have a vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change where energy swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. And then this is the second time my camera cut off. Okay, so we have vortex of change. Embrace the vortex of change where energy swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. And then we have seek truth. Embrace clarity as revelations unfold. Keep it an open mind for answers. Illuminate the path to understanding. And so this is making me think about the Hermit energy, because it's like with these cards, the same thing basically came out twice, right? With seek truth and seek clarity, all right? So it's like with the Hermit, this is the energy of definitely needing to go within, okay? Understanding that everything is within you, all right? Go within, listen to your own inner compass, all right? Connect with your own soul, with your own purpose, right? Don't let anybody outside of you distort your clarity, okay? And so I'm going to just go ahead really quickly, and I just saw 111. Okay, so manifestations could be coming in for you, okay? You could be finally at this stage of your journey where you've released enough blockages to allow for your outer units to manifest, okay? So I'm going to get an angel card. So I feel like the angel card would be appropriate for this reading. And I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. I don't know why my camera keeps cutting off, like Apple. Apple, I'm telling you. I know I have like the subscription where I think I pay like the $10, the $9.99 a month. So $9.99, you could be seeing $9.99. Maybe that's significant, right? But I pay for the subscription, and I think I pay for this subscription for the like 2 TB, right? For the data, right? And I did say my camera cut off twice. So the number 2, Taurus energy. Okay, So you know what too, right? But that is making me think about grounding your intuition, grounding your awakening. I've seen Archangel Premilic a few times, and that was just Archangel Raquel, but I know I caught the green color, so green could be significant. Heart chakra, coming into your heart, coming into balance, inner union, inner harmony, okay? And so we have Archangel Samuel. Choose harmonious responses, act with wisdom and grace. All right, so where is my booklet for that? I feel like it was just right here in front of me. It's right here. Okay. So I'm going to read Archangel Samuel, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. All right, so this is on page 82, okay? If your soul wishes you to progress on your ascension path through the training schools run on the inner plane by the Seraphim Seraphina, you must first apply to Archangel Metatron. As soon as permission is granted, Archangel Samuel will connect with you. He prepares you for this higher intergalactic work by presenting you with challenges to your ego. He is sometimes known as the Angel of Death, for as well as breaking down all the blocks created by your ego, he tries to eradicate your negative ego. He orchestrates those stubborn trials that keep appearing in your life in order to bring about humility. Guidance. Drawing this card suggests that you are on a fast track to ascension, for Archangel Samuel is preparing you to move forward. Your guidance is to examine your motivations and your ego in all areas of your life. Be honest, let go of your belief you are right on the desire to be right. Whenever you have a thought that you are better or more spiritual than another, cancel it. If you think that your view is right or the only understanding, let it go. Take particular note of problems that keep coming back, for they contain the most important lessons. Choose a gentle and harmonious response to a person or situation. You are called to use your wisdom and act with grace at all times. The way to work with Archangel Samuel is to recognize that while you are a magnificent spiritual being, you are also a small cog in the vastness of the cosmos. Remember that death to your ego is life to your spirit. And we do have the Five of Cups coming out in the reverse. Reading that was making me think about the Scorpio energy. And whenever I think about Scorpio, I think about the 7 stages of ascension. It makes me think about the 7 deadly sins. And I actually have a Scorpio North Node. I have a Scorpio North Node, Pluto in Scorpio, and a Jupiter in Scorpio, all in my 3rd house. So, yeah. In terms of death and rebirth, I know that all too well. So, definitely the energy of being grateful, staying in gratitude, okay, releasing the ego and resurrecting anew, honestly, okay, coming into your higher self, coming into that Christ light. All right, so I think that was all for this reading. All right, I hope this reading gave you clarity. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.